5 things that I learned when I went to my curly cut the other day. The first thing that I learned was that I'm actually not using enough foam or gel in my hair. She split my hair off into 4 sections and she used about that much foam per section at least, if not more. Same thing for gel, she used about that much per section, which to me, I would use that much for my entire head, I'm not gonna lie. So don't be shy when it comes to using products, use more than what you think because it will make your curls last longer. The second thing I learned, which to be honest I was shocked by, was that when you're showering, you actually need to keep your hair as wet as possible when you're applying conditioner because that's where all the moisture gets sucked into curls, because curls are normally quite dry. I always thought it was the opposite way around. For my entire life, I've been squeezing all the water out of my hair and then putting on conditioner, but that's completely wrong. It needs to be as wet as possible because then the conditioner can then hydrate your curls, and that's the point where you can hydrate your curls the most. Next thing I learned was that if you are going to get yourself a curly cut, you can't really wear your hair straight afterwards because she's cutting it curl by curl. The sections that you have are going to be completely different lengths. So you could wear your hair in a blowout or curled, but you can't really wear your hair straight because it's going to be all wonky and jagged. Here are 2 pieces that are just from the back of my head and you can tell they're completely different lengths. The next one is kind of a 2-in-1, but you can actually use curl cream to break your cast after you've finished instead of having to use oil. So if your hair gets greasy very quickly, you can use curl cream instead and it breaks the cast just as well as oil does. And secondly, you can actually use curl cream to refresh your hair the next morning. Now I literally just take a pea size, I rub it between my hands and then I palm it through and then scrunch afterwards. It kind of gets rid of all of the frizz and makes your hair more defined again. And the last thing I learned is that you need to be deep conditioning or using a protein-based conditioner on your hair at least 3 times a week, which I'm definitely not doing. I don't even have a deep conditioner or a protein-based product, so I really need to go and invest myself. So if you guys have any ideas on what is best to use, please drop something in the comments for me. And that is everything.